The family of Derek Diaz, who was fatally shot by police in Orlando, Florida, says that viewing the body-worn camera footage of the encounter has left them with more questions than answers. The footage shows Diaz being approached by officers while sitting in a parked car. Within a minute, Diaz was shot after reaching towards the center console. The family's attorney questioned why police initially approached Diaz. Police stated that Diaz had tossed narcotics out of the window after being shot. A former U.S. Marine, Ray Epps, who was wrongly implicated in right-wing conspiracy theories related to the Capitol riot, has filed a defamation lawsuit against Fox News. The lawsuit accuses the network of fabricating a story that portrayed Epps as a federal agent and scapegoat for the raid on Congress. The legal action also names Tucker Carlson, and Epps claims that he and his wife faced threats and harassment, leading to the closure of their business. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages. Fox News and Carlson have not yet responded to the lawsuit. Surfers in Santa Cruz are facing an unexpected adversary in the form of an aggressive 5-year-old female sea otter. The otter has been biting surfboards and intimidating surfers off Cowell Beach. In a recent encounter, the otter clung onto a surfer's board, chewed it, and forced him to retreat. Wildlife officials have been trying to capture the otter, which has been causing trouble for several weeks. Despite their adorable appearance, sea otters can cause serious injury, prompting warnings to beachgoers. The captured otter will be monitored and assessed at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Chinese cyber espionage groups successfully infiltrated over 24 government agencies in Europe and the US, including the State Department, according to Microsoft and US government officials. The breach involved accessing Microsoft-powered email accounts and personal accounts associated with the agencies. Microsoft contained the threat after being alerted in June, but the hackers had been inside the system since at least May. This incident follows a previous acknowledgement of Chinese state-backed espionage targeting U.S. infrastructure. The breach highlights the ongoing cybersecurity threat posed by China. Dr. Catherine Roxanne Gra, popularly known as Dr. Roxy on TikTok, had her Ohio medical license permanently revoked by the state medical board. The board cited Gra's failure to meet standards of care and prioritizing social media followers over patients. Live-streamed surgeries resulted in life-altering mistakes, including perforated intestines, bacterial infections, and severe complications for multiple patients. Previous warnings about patient privacy and ethics violations were issued to Gra, who had continued streaming surgeries despite completing ethics classes. Gra expressed remorse for her unprofessional behavior during the board's vote. President Joe Biden expressed the commitment of G7 countries to provide enduring support for Ukraine during the G7 summit, stating that it signifies sustained backing from the world's largest democracies. Following the NATO summit and the NATO-Ukraine Council meeting, Biden emphasized long-term security assistance for Ukraine and the country's path toward full membership in the alliance. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky welcomed the outcome of the NATO summit, highlighting the new security opportunities it brings. Biden further affirmed unwavering support for Ukraine in a passionate speech in Vilnius. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi travels to France to enhance ties with New Delhi's oldest strategic partner in the West. The visit includes the participation of Indian military units in the Bastille Day celebrations, highlighting the deepening defense cooperation. The trip marks the 25th anniversary of the strategic partnership and is expected to witness the announcement of new military deals. France has been a long-standing partner of India, with a history of collaboration in various sectors, including defense. India's space agency is set to launch the Chandrayaan-3 mission, aiming to land a rover on the moon and establish the country as a key player in space exploration and commerce. If successful, India will join the United States, the former Soviet Union, and China as nations that have achieved lunar landings. The mission, developed with a budget of approximately $75 million, is scheduled to launch from India's main spaceport in Andhra Pradesh. The UN Human Rights Council has passed a controversial resolution urging countries to address religious hatred following incidents of Euro burning in Sweden. The resolution received strong opposition from the US, EU, and other Western nations due to concerns about free speech. The resolution, which condemns all manifestations of religious hatred and calls for accountability, was passed with 28 countries in favor, 12 against, and 7 abstaining. Western countries defended free speech while condemning the burnings, while Pakistan and other Muslim-majority countries stressed the need to prevent religious hatred.